Hello, to day 215 of my Vlog 365 challenge. It's Tuesday. It's the second attempt at doing this because my iPhone got Phil. Hopefully I'm getting a new phone. More on that probably when I get it and have a play with it. I've spent this morning teaching at Anglo Ruskin University. I've spent this afternoon getting on with bits and bobs and paperwork. And this evening I've got the AGM and such for the Python's American football team. So it's the end of our season because we dropped out of playoffs on Sunday, but we've still got some stuff to do, including our varsity, which will be in May time against Oxford, to be confirmed, but it will be at home in Cambridge. We've still got to organise that. And we'll have our alumni and our awards dinner, everything, June time. Again, still all that to organise, which is great. But then we also have our elections for Pythons. We're only going to elect, I think we're only going to elect our president tonight, and the rest of the committee we're going to put on in the next few weeks or beginning of next term, because Cambridge finish, I think, end of next week. Just so we make sure we get the right committee, the right people, that sort of stuff. But talking of elections, it's elections period for Anglo Ruskin Students' Union. In fact, the elections are this week. I think voting opened yesterday. It finishes at some point Thursday or Friday this week. And it's changed a lot since my day, but some things are still the same. So there's posters all over campus. It's been a few years since I think I've been on campus at this time of year, and it's really cool to see posters everywhere. Although, because in my day posters was literally at A3 and A4, black and white posters was all you had. And then things got a bit innovative towards my time when I was here as a student. You started seeing people doing big banners, big wooden bits of wood, big wooden bits of wood everywhere, painted up and that sort of stuff. But obviously now social media, you're seeing a lot more stuff on social media. And also what has changed back in my day, it was paper ballots. So you would get an actual paper ballot like normal elections, you have, and you'd vote. We do what's called single transferable vote, which is where it's a proportion. No, it's not proportional representation. It's an alternative vote system where you rank your candidates in order. So your candidate you want to go first, you go first, and maybe put the rest second, third, or just put the one candidate. And it was paper ballots, and they had to be counted, and you'd get a couple of thousand ballots and this sort of stuff. Now it's all online, which is quite cool. First, I'm voted because I'm eligible to vote as a student. I voted, and I know somebody who is standing, but because I am also a lecturer, I'm not going to talk about that other than they know who they are, and I wish them the luck, as I wish all the other candidates the luck, because I could, I don't know, maybe get in trouble. But I thought it made me reflect on my time as a sabbatical officer. So I was a sabbatical officer in 2015, 2016. And for those who don't know, a sabbatical officer means basically a full-time elected member of the Students' Union, normally for a year. Most people can seek re-election, and the maximum you could do is 2 years under law. Ask me about that, and I can tell you all about that as well. But anyway, and sabbatical normally in academic terms means taking time out, because I think traditionally a lot of people used to do it between their second and third year. They'd take a year out, whereas most nowadays people tend to stand as a SAB in their third year and they do it the year after. And pay's gone up. I'm pretty sure when I was a student it was 15 grand or something, and I think now it's more like 20 grand, which isn't bad. Although in Cambridge that was always tight. But anyway, I was finance and services, or finances, something like that, at the Anglo Ruskin Students' Union in 2005, 2016, I think it was. Yes. I was the last person to do the role, because as part of what I did was we rewrote the constitution, changed the roles, and got rid of that role. What's really cool is they've done similar again. They've tweaked the roles. So there's a cross-campus president, and now there are cross-campus faculty vice presidents, so for each faculty, which is a complete change to what it would be. But what's really cool is the amount of candidates that are standing for the full-time SABS roles. I think there's at least 4 running for each, and I'm sure one of them's got 7 or 8, which is a phenomenal amount of people standing and feeling empowered enough that they want to stand. Back in my day, you'd get maybe 2, you'd get maybe 3 people stand as president. Some of the other roles, you'd get maybe 2 people, and every now and again, some of the roles you would be what's called uncontested, so no one else would stand. So it's really, really cool, and it's good to see student politics is still alive and well, and that sort of stuff. But I'm going to leave that there, because I don't want to ramble too much on and reminisce about old times. Like I said, it'll be interesting to see how the election goes, and I wish everyone their best. And for me, that'll be it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.